January 15th, 1974. It was a bitterly cold winter morning in Wichita. The streets were quiet, covered in a thin layer of frost. Inside a modest one-story home on East 13th Street, the Otero family was beginning what should have been an ordinary day. Joseph Otero, the father, was a retired Air Force sergeant. He was strict but loving, a man who valued discipline and routine. His wife, Julie, was warm and attentive, the kind of mother who kept the house filled with laughter and the smell of home-cooked meals. Their children, 11-year-old Joseph Jr. and 9-year-old Josephine, affectionately called Josie, were bright, curious, and full of energy. The Oteros were the kind of family neighbors admired. A hard-working father, a caring mother, 2 children who played in the yard and waved to passersby. They represented everything wholesome about life in Wichita. But on this icy morning, unseen eyes were watching them. Dennis Rader had spent days stalking the Oteros. He studied their routines, noting when the children left for school, when Joseph went to work, when Julie stepped outside to check the mail. He called it projecting, selecting a target, planning every detail, and fantasizing about the control he would exert. And today, he decided the Otero family would become his first victims. Rader approached the house wearing gloves and carrying a small toolkit of terror, rope, bindings, tape. He cut the phone line first, ensuring that no frantic call for help could escape the walls. Inside, Joseph and Julie were startled as a stranger stepped through their door. Rader claimed he was a fugitive in need of food and a car. He assured them he only wanted money, that no one would be hurt if they cooperated. But it was a lie. Every word was a calculated move to gain control of the terrified family. He forced them into the living room. One by one, he bound their wrists and ankles with cord. Joseph tried to remain calm to protect his wife and children, but Rader's cold precision left no room for escape. What followed was unspeakable. Rader strangled Joseph first, cutting off the family's protector. Then he turned to Julie, binding her tighter, ignoring her pleas for mercy. The children, little Joseph Jr. and Josie, watched in horror as their parents were slowly silenced. When it was over, Rader wasn't finished. He methodically murdered the children, taking his time, reveling in the control. Before leaving, he took small items, tokens of the crime, and carefully wiped down surfaces to remove. If you want to follow the story from the beginning to the end, click the related video to watch the full story.